Aurora police promised a fair and transparent investigation right from the start in 2019, just days after officers tackled Elijah McClain and ordered an EMS crew to shoot up the 23-year-old with ketamine. Today, a report commissioned by the city of Aurora concluded that fair and transparent are words that do not belong anywhere near Aurora Police's investigation. McClain had committed no crime that night. Somebody called him in, said he was suspicious. The independent review found officers had no valid reason to stop and search him, yet an officer had his hands on Elijah McClain within 10 seconds. Claimed that McClain struggling with officers was the result of the questionable medical diagnosis, excited delirium. So that's why officers called for help from Aurora Fire. Ambulance crew shows up. The report says they never bothered to medically check McClain out themselves before they shot 500 milligrams of ketamine into him. Minutes later, Elijah McClain stopped breathing, and days later he died. The independent review found that Aurora's major crimes investigators never really conducted a thorough investigation, that they asked questions, quote, designed to elicit specific, exonerating, magic language from the participating officer. The words they were looking for to excuse the officer's actions. Prosecutors decided not to bring a case against the officers or paramedics based on that slanted police investigation. Here's my takeaway from this report. The first independent investigation into Elijah McClain's death suggests it wasn't as bad as we thought. It was worse. Worse in every way. An unjustified stop, 10 seconds before force was used, escalating force and threats as McClain was begging for his life. Medical personnel not using their medical expertise, just the word of police officers before they injected him with that powerful sedative. And then the report details a cover-up. Does not use that word. But how would you describe police officers asking one another questions that are meant to excuse their actions rather than to investigate their actions? Now, one officer has been punished for Elijah McClain's death. This first independent review indicts much of the system.